Hello everybody, this is Jonesia from QA, and today I wanted to actually start a series where I'm going to talk about a variety of quality topics, and I'm going to call it Quality Matters because it's going to be about, as I said, quality topics, but also quality is important. So I think we should get the word out there about the field as a whole and different concepts that may be of interest to you. So if this does sound of interest to you, hit that subscribe button so I can provide you more content like this. If you're new here, my name is Imani and I am a quality subject matter expert. I create videos on quality, education, and career topics. So yeah, that's what's going on here. But today's topic focuses on quality, specifically in quality research because that's where my field of application is. So what is quality and how is it exercised in this field? Well, I think we should start off with the definition. According to Switula, quality in clinical research may be defined as compliance with requirements together with credibility and reliability of the data obtained. In other words, there's integrity to enforce compliance in clinical trials. With this being said, there are 3 actions taken to ensure that there's reliability and integrity with clinical trials. These 3 things are auditing, monitoring visits, and inspections. So for auditing, these are reviews of all aspects of the trial. They are performed by a third party, sponsor, or a regulatory agency. They are conducted pre- and post-trial. And the unique thing about audits is that they provide an independent assessment of the trial. For monitoring visits, these focus on specific areas in the clinical trial. This could be safety, data management, reporting, things like that. These are performed by employees of the sponsor and clinical research organizations. Monitoring visits are conducted over the course of a trial, so there are going to be set dates every so often to ensure that these visits are taking place. The thing about monitoring visits is that they focus on the protocol as well as compliance with good clinical practice guidelines. Now, inspections, on the other hand, these focus on quality control within the trial. Now, this means that they're going to be assessing current risks or potential risks that are taking place in the trial. If there's anything that's gone wrong, there can be an inspection, and this inspection can be for cause or without cause. So if something goes down, the inspector is going to come to see what was done about it and what the circumstances were around that. But at the same time, it can also be done as just a regular inspection just to see what's going on. They don't have to provide any notice for this either. These are performed by regulatory agencies such as the Food and Drug Administration or the European Medicines Agency. The purpose of inspections is to ensure compliance with good clinical practice guidelines. Understanding each review type is vital in understanding the role that quality plays in clinical trials. So this is just the tip of the iceberg, but I hope that this first episode of Quality Matters has taught you something. So from my perspective as a former auditor, I would have to say that each of them is very important. Monitoring visits, they're going to focus on specific things for each visit, but it happens more periodically, so they're going to be able to pick up things pretty quickly as the trial goes on. For auditing, because it's before or after the trial, before the trial, you can get things together to make it so that you're set up right, and by the time the monitoring visit, hopefully there's fewer errors that could have been detected, at least in those specific areas the visit's going to be addressing. And also post-trial, it's good to have an evaluation of what's been going on. As far as inspections go, if you're good as far as the auditing and the monitoring visits go, hopefully you won't have any inspections, but if you are and you're on top of your auditing and your monitoring visits, then the inspection hopefully doesn't come as a surprise and hopefully they're prepared well. I, for one, am glad I was exposed to auditing. I think that auditing pre and post the clinical trial, I think that that's a good amount, at least for someone like me. The inspectors, they go deep into stuff and, it's very similar to auditing. In fact, it can be referred to as an on-site audit in certain spaces. The inspectors come, at least when it's for cause, they can come when there's something that went really wrong. So I really like being a part of the prevention aspect of things. But that's all that I have for this video. If you made it to the end, thank you, thank you, thank you. Would you ever enter a career in the review of clinical trials? If so, let me know below. If not, that's okay, but also let me know, because I'm curious, I'm very nosy. So yeah, that's all for this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!